Have you ever really stopped to think about Bluetooth? You know, that invisible magic that connects your phone to your earbuds, your watch, your car, pretty much everything. It's just everywhere. But how does it actually work? And maybe more importantly, where on earth did it get that name? Well, let's untangle this whole wireless mystery. Okay, so it all starts with this question. And I know it sounds a little bit out there, but believe it or not, the key to your high-tech wireless headphones lies with a Scandinavian king from way back in the 10th century. Sounds wild, right? But the connection is actually pretty brilliant. So meet King Harald Bluetooth Gormsson. Now, this guy was famous for one big thing, unification. He was the one who managed to bring all these rival Viking tribes together into a single kingdom. Fast forward to the 1990s, and you've got engineers trying to create a new wireless standard. They needed a code name, right? A name for a technology that would unite all these different devices from different brands. Well, Bluetooth was just the perfect fit. And the connection? It goes even deeper than the name. Take a look at the logo. That's not just some cool stylized bee. It's what's called a bind rune. It's literally a mashup of the two ancient Norse runes for Harald's initials, H and B. So yeah, you've got a tiny piece of legit Viking history right there on your phone screen. So let's jump back in time a bit to the 80s and 90s. The tech world was just drowning in a sea of cables. I mean, wires for everything. So a group of engineers at the Swedish company Ericsson got a huge challenge: find a way to get rid of them. And they had a really demanding checklist. This new thing, whatever it was, had to use very little power so it wouldn't kill your battery. It needed to be for short-range stuff, be cheap enough to build into basically any device, and of course, be super reliable. But the biggest one? It had to be a universal standard that everyone, from Nokia to IBM, could use together. And so this whole quest led them to develop a tiny but incredibly clever radio system. So how does this thing actually work without all the signals we have flying around just turning into total chaos? At its heart, Bluetooth is really just a radio. It sends and receives data using radio waves. But here's the catch. It operates in the 2.4 gigahertz frequency band. And let me tell you, that space is incredibly crowded. Your Wi-Fi router, your microwave, even some baby monitors, they're all shouting in that exact same band. So with all that traffic, how does your music not just turn into a garbled mess every single time somebody in your house heats up their lunch? Well, the answer lies in Bluetooth's secret weapon. It's a technique with a very fancy name, frequency hopping spread spectrum, or FHSS for short. The idea is simple. Instead of just staying on one channel and hoping for the best, Bluetooth is constantly, and I mean constantly, jumping from one frequency to another. And when I say constantly, I'm not kidding. Bluetooth devices switch frequencies up to 1,600 times every single second. It's just mind-bogglingly fast. And this rapid hopping is what makes the connection so strong and so secure from all that other interference. Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine the 2.4 gigahertz band is a massive highway with 79 different lanes. Frequency hopping is like being this expert driver who is constantly switching lanes, dodging and weaving to find a clear path and avoid any and all traffic jams. It's a really simple idea with incredibly powerful results.
Okay, so we know how Bluetooth avoids traffic, but how do the devices actually organize themselves? How does your phone know to talk to your headphones and not, your neighbor's smart fridge?
It turns out every Bluetooth connection has a really clear structure. There's a central device, that's usually your phone or your laptop, and it acts as the coordinator, kind of like the boss. And then you have the peripheral devices, your earbuds, your smartwatch, your speaker, and they listen for instructions from that central hub. This little arrangement has a name. It's called a Piconet. It's like your own personal area network. One central device can manage connections with up to 7 active peripherals, all at the same time. This is exactly how your phone can be connected to your watch, and your car stereo, and your headphones, all at once. Your phone is basically the conductor of your own personal tech orchestra. And that pairing process we all do, that's what sets up this trusted network. First, your devices discover each other. Then they securely exchange a secret digital key, kind of like a secret handshake. And once that's done, all the communication between them is encrypted, creating a private, secure little channel just for you. So you think about it, from that simple problem of just messy cables, Bluetooth has evolved into something far beyond what its creators probably ever imagined.
It's just quietly become the backbone of our entire modern wireless world.
The journey has just been amazing. I mean, version 1 back in '99 was slow, it was clunky, but hey, it was a start. Version 2 gave us enough speed for the first wireless headsets, but the real game changer was version 4.0 in 2010. That's when they introduced Bluetooth Low Energy, or BLE. This allowed tiny little sensors and trackers to run for months, even years, on a single tiny battery, and that opened the floodgates for the Internet of Things.
And today, I mean, just look around. It is truly everywhere. From the obvious stuff like our earbuds and game controllers to really critical devices in medicine and our smart homes. That little Viking rune logo, it signifies a connection that we rely on for, well, almost everything. And here's one last fun fact for you. That name, Bluetooth, the name that started this whole story, it was only supposed to be a temporary code name. It was never meant to be the final brand. But it just caught on so well with everyone working on the project that they decided, you know what? Let's just keep it. Sometimes the best names really do happen by accident. So the next time you pop in your earbuds and hit play, just take a second to think about King Harald Bluetooth. You know, his great accomplishment was uniting people 1,000 years ago, but maybe, just maybe, his true lasting legacy isn't in the history books or some stone monument. Maybe it's in the invisible, unifying technology that connects billions of us across the entire world today.